Hello everyone. Question is a company has deployed AWS Security Hub and AWS Config in a newly implemented organization in AWS organizations. A SysOps administrator must implement a solution to restrict all member accounts in the organization from deploying Amazon EC2 resources in the App Southeast 2 region. The solution must be implemented from a single point and must govern an current and future accounts. The use of root credentials also must be restricted in member accounts. Which AWS features should the SysOps administrator use to meet these requirements? Option A, AWS Config Aggregator. Option B, IAM User Permissions Boundaries. Option C, AWS Organizations Service Control Policies (SCPs). Option D, AWS Security Hub Conformance Packs. Correct answer is option C. Question is an organization with a large IT department has decided to migrate to AWS with different job functions in the IT department. It is not desirable to give all users access to all AWS resources. Currently, the organization handles access via LDAP group membership. What is the best method to allow access using current LDAP credentials? Option A, create an AWS directory service. Simple AD replicate the on-premises LDAP directly to Simple AD. Option B, create a Lambda function to read LDAP groups and automate the creation of IAM users. Option C, use AWS CloudFormation to create IAM roles, deploy Direct Connect to allow access to the on-premises LDAP server. Option D, federate the LDAP directory with IAM using SAML, create different IAM roles to correspond to different LDAP groups to limit permissions. Correct answer is option D. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is a company is running a serverless application on AWS Lambda. The application stores data in an Amazon RDS for MySQL DB instance. Users has steadily increased and recently there have been numerous too many connections errors when the Lambda function attempts to connect to the database. The company already has configured the database to use the maximum max underscore connections value that is possible. What should a SysOps administrator do to resolve these errors? Option A, create a read replica of the database. Use Amazon Route 53 to create a weighted DNS record that contains both databases. Option B, use Amazon RDS proxy to create proxy. Update the connection string in the Lambda function. Option C, increase the value in the max underscore connect underscore errors parameter in the parameter group that the database uses. Option D, update the Lambda function's reserved concurrency to a higher value. Correct answer is option B. Question is a company has an internal web application that runs on Amazon EC2 instances behind an application load balancer. The instances run in an Amazon EC2 auto-scaling group in a single availability zone. A SysOps administrator must make the application highly available. Which actions should the SysOps administrator take to meet this requirement? Option A, increase the maximum number of instances in the auto-scaling group. to meet the capacity that is required at peak uses. Option B. Increase the minimum number of instances in the auto-scaling group to meet the capacity that is required at peak uses. Option C. Upgrade the auto-scaling group to launch new instances in a second availability zone in the same AWS region. Option D. Update the auto-scaling group to launch new instances in an availability zone in a second AWS region. Correct answer is option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.